One's got to go. Justin Bieber. All right, number one, Skrillex and Diplo. We don't get the ascension of Bieber into like, because personally, I love Purpose so much, but I dislike Bieber music like up until that point.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
gotta
don't get.
say because they revived his career. He was dead in the water before Where Are You Now?
Mhm.
All right, sorry, go on.
All right, so number two, Hailey. We don't get all these types of love songs on Justice without Hailey. With if it's Selena Gomez, I don't think we're getting Justice. Um, number two or number three, the Comedy Central roast. I don't know if y'all remember this.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
I remember it vividly.
Okay. So here's why I put Comedy Central roast in here. This took the pressure off of Bieber, and they did this specifically. I knew it at the time. I'm like, they're trying to take the pressure off him, because he was wilding out at the time. This roast was in 2015, and the couple years leading up to this, you had the mop bucket, which I didn't know. You had the DWI that he had. You also had the racial joke video that had surfaced a year before that, where he's telling that racist ass joke, and he was like a kid at the time. And we can talk about this, but I'll just say right now, cancel culture is not real.
Of course, yeah.
And he's a prime example for this.
Hold up, wasn't our 45th president at that roast or nah?
I don't know.
I thought he was. He's at a. I think he was at a roast. He got roasted. Well, that's not what you want.
Shout out to Hannibal Buress though. Hannibal Buress was the goat at that roast.
Did he light him up? I haven't seen that roast. Should I watch it?
He lit him up in a very non-playful way too. He was like, "Yo, I don't even really want to be here. Like, they told me this would be a good thing to do for my career." He's like, "You're a piece of shit," and I don't know. It was you got to look it up. It was great. Yeah.
Shout out Hannibal. Go check out his new. Well, it's not new anymore. It's a year old, but he put a comedy special on YouTube, and oh my gosh, Hannibal doesn't miss. Sorry, Augie. I'm really talkative today because of the panic attack caffeine. I was talking. I'm sorry, Matt. You're right. It's the insecurity coming out.
Yo, number 4 on One's Gotta Go is Scooter Braun. Synonymous with Justin Bieber. If we don't have Scooter Braun, Biebs might be doing karaoke in Canada right now.
Nah, that wouldn't happen.
So what do y'all think? Again, I'm gonna run through the.
It's one of the last two for me. It's between the last two for me.
You got the roast
again, Augie.
Okay, Skrillex and Diplo.
I say the roast. The roast gotta go.
Okay.
The roast is a great PR move, though. Like, that's so great to get the heat off your client, to be like, all right, let's make fun of him playfully, so it humanizes him. Kind of like Jimmy Fallon.
No, I get it. It definitely did humanize him. It absolutely humanized him. The main reason I say it is because I remember Flavor Flav caught some of the most racist jokes I've ever heard in my life for that roast, and I didn't like that shit at all. I didn't like that shit at all.
I haven't seen that one, but now I don't really feel like.
Oh no! It was that was the roasted Flavor Flav. This one had Snoop and okay, never mind. I got to mix it up.
I feel like a lot of those racial jokes hit it, or they don't hit, but a lot they get a little bit too ballsy at the roast to they just go out and they say, I'm like, I don't know, that's not. Well, I do know it's not necessary.
The roast did help him. It did help humanize him in a time where he needed it the most. I don't know. I also think he was so big of a star, like he could have survived without it, I think. Mm-hmm. And that's why I feel like he could have done without that roast more than he could have done without the other 3 options. Like his wife seems to be the best thing that's happened to him so far. Like his lifestyle
and we love a husband loving his wife. We've established this pro-wife podcast.
Absolutely. So I got to give credence to that. Scooter Braun, of course. And what was the first one?
Yeah, you go through them again. So
first one was
Diplo, or not
Skrillex.
Oh yes, and them pretty much reviving his sound. That's like taking away Timberland and Neptune's from Timberlake.
Yeah, true.
It's not as it wouldn't be the same. I'm sure they could still make good music, but it would not be what we know. So. I have to get the roast out of here.
I think you're right, because you can't touch the producers, you can't touch the wife, pro-wife pod, and then Scooter Braun is the orchestrator, and he's the orchestrator. So it's the roast.
Yeah, it's a PR move compared to life-changing situations.
Yeah.
Personally, I say both of y'all are wrong. I think it's Hailey. I think it's the wife, even though I'm pro-wife. I just feel like
you're clearly not.
I feel like he could have. He was gonna make great music anyways. You know what I'm saying? Without his wife there, and he wouldn't take he wouldn't take Hailey out of this. He would have probably took the roast out too. But me personally, I think
it's dude. Go watch. So when Changes came out, Bieber sat down with Zane Lowe, Apple Music, the head honcho of interviewers, and this man is broken. But when he's talking about Hailey, he looks up and he gets life in him again, and he's talking to her about how loving and supportive she is. You can't remove it. How dare you?
Artists make the best music when they're broken.
Yeah, okay. We're talking about a human now, Augie. You are a leech consuming Bieber's life as if he's not a person. This is a dark side of you, bro. Don't like it. Don't like it.